Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is the last man standing match. It is scheduled for one fall. No disqualification, no countouts, no pinfall, no submissions. You must keep your opponent down to 10 seconds in order to win this bout. Introducing first.
Do not adjust your televisions, ladies and gentlemen. Richard Adonis indeed is the WWN Multimedia Champion, defeating Sideshow less than 1 week ago. Another one of those situations, people did not expect that outcome, but Richard Adonis showed that night he was undeniable at Monday Night Mayhem. However, refusing to defend the championship here tonight against Jay Sky, claiming Jay Sky has not earned an opportunity at that Multimedia Championship.
I know it's personal beef between them boys, so it doesn't even matter to me if the title is on the line or not. This is a personal matter.
No question. And I agree with you. As much as Jay Sky, you can see his face when Richard refused.
It never was about championship gold between these two guys. The multimedia title was never in the picture. It was always a personal matter. These guys were partners. These guys were teammates. These guys might even be considered brothers. And Richard Adonis threw all of that away, attacking the rest of the Rapture, Jared Diaz, Jay Scott. And that's how we have come to it becoming a last man standing match.
Only one way to settle things. Both men have a victory over the other. And as you pointed out, after Richard Adonis turned his back on his proverbial brothers within the Rapture, the attack on Jared Diaz and, of course, Jay Sky. First facing off back at WWN Super Show Uprising.
These guys right now,
a little bit of a war words before the matchup, but where I was going, Keith, was that when they first faced off at Uprising, Jay Sky victorious. Of course, Richard Adonis doing what he can along the way to not only get under the skin, and some attacks on Jay ended up being victorious back at Established Dominance in a grud match. And then these guys have definitely been after each other to the point where our WWN Commissioner Rick Dames had to tell these guys, look, you got to stay off each other or else you're both going to be fined. You're both going to be suspended.
yeah, as you can see with these chops in the corner from both men, Richard Adonis and Jay Sky, is a little bit of extra fire on them because this is personal.
Ooh, what a forearm.
Oh my Lord, uppercut. Jay Sky's chest is already about as red as his gear.
Both men have held tag team gold together, not just here in the World Wrestling Network, all over the sport. And the implosion of that friendship, of that brotherhood, it's really coming to a climax in front of us right now, Keith.
Oh, it definitely is. And, you know, the highest man in your city, even though he's highly favored amongst the WWN faithful, in the locker room, it's been a bit of a different story. The Emerald Empire, RDS, I've had my problems with Richard Adonis, so I like to see this right here. These guys go at it. And Jay Sky get a little bit of comeuppance, and maybe he can put down the new multimedia champion for a 10 count, not just 3.
And that's the point of the last man standing. You can see these guys, there's not going to be a count out outside of the ring. For all intents and purposes, there's really not a lot of rules here. It's really, hey, can you answer the 10 count?
That's really it. Can you stand back up and keep fighting is the question that has to be answered. What is Richard Adonis looking for under the ring right there?
Might be a chair, and as mentioned, legal in this situation, clobbering over the head of Jay Sky. And I heard your reaction. Hell, you've been hit enough times with a chair.
Oh, hey, don't even remind me. Jay Sky right now is literally motionless, laid out on the outside. I think it hit even worse because he did not see that chair shot coming.
No opportunity for any sort of defense as the spine now pushed right there into the apron.
Race for it. Look at that multimedia championship. I want that.
Head first into the guardrail, and the beating here right in front of the front row. And you can see right here, I hate to make a plug while poor Jay's getting beaten to a pulp, but best seats in the house, isn't it, man? You're in the front, you can have your dinner, you can have your drinks, and you can watch violence personified as these two men.
Oh my goodness.
Beating each other. You can see both men's chests are already red. Their backs now, both are bruised.
That front row right now is loving it. Look at Grandma right now, giving Richard the business. Front row watching the devastation, watching the destruction of 2 former friends, 2 former partners beat each other down.
Oh, stop him putting on the brakes. Jay almost went into the post, but now tornado DDT on the concrete. You've got to be kidding me. Concrete.
Concrete, no padding, no give, no cushion, and no movement from Jay Sky right now, who got planted on his noggin.
How you answer a 10 count after that? We're already up to 6.
If he gets up after that, he might need to be tested for if he even is a human being.
And I think that's it. I don't think Jay even knows where he is right now. The suffering Jay Sky's got to be going through after being planted head first, and now going right back to the back of the head, the neck.
That is pure instinct moving through Jay Sky right now to answer that 10 count. I don't think he even knows what city he's in, what match he's in, where he's even at.
We're up to 7 again, 8. Senior official Chuck Oren officiating this match, and that forearm could be knocking out Jay Sky.
You see, earlier in the match, Jay Sky took a few forearms to the face but stood on his feet. 1 forearm to the face immediately dropped Jay Sky.
And a very disrespectful knee, now more screaming in the face by Richard Adonis.
Stepping on the face, kick to the back.
Adonis is tormenting Jay Sky and enjoying every second of it, but you see the resilience of Sky refusing to stay down, but
keeps getting up, and I applaud him for it. But Jesus, he is taking a beating. He got dropped on his head on pure concrete.
I still can't believe that Jay Sky is even remotely moving. Many men would have been out. We would have had stretchered out after that tornado DDT.
He's for sure still feeling the effects of that, plus the repeated kicks to the back.
But no matter how durable you are, I'm going to tell you right now, Keith. Whoa! I guess it's adrenaline, I was going to say. It's got to be a matter of time before your body gives out, but right now the mind is winning for Jay Sky. Ooh.
Jay Sky is a competitor. He's a warrior. He's going to dig down deep, reach into that second gear to keep going. But getting slammed and thrown across the ring like that might just shut you back down.
Silver Snake living up to the moniker. Breaking the eye. You see again the count being applied up to 6.
You see the marks on Jay Sky's back. You see it on his chest. You see the glaze in his eyes.
Richard's just keeping this personal. It's not a making it personal situation. Ugh.
He's definitely keeping it personal as he talks to him, as he beats him down. But Jay Sky now trying to fight back, lighting up Richard Adonis' chest with a couple yaps, couple chops. Oh my goodness.
Jay Sky turned inside out here. And we have seen the majority of this match has been Jay Sky being counted. I don't even know if I've seen Richard counted yet.
I haven't seen Richard counted, but I've seen him look very, very malicious, and he's looking for another weapon. He's looking for another chair after already clocking Jay Sky with their chair shot earlier.
Took Jay an 8 count and ropes to get up. We got to be getting close to that 10 count. And you notice Richard Adonis wasted no time. He said, you know what? I don't think he's going to stay down. I'm going to get a weapon. I'm going to get a chair. And what in the hell is Adonis planning to do?
He's planted the chair smack dab in the middle of the ring, and he's setting up for something disgustingly destructive.
Sky.
Looks like he was trying to go for his finish and plant Jay Sky right on top of that steel chair.
Not sure if it's instinct, but head first into the chair. Blunt force trauma, both in name and what truly happened.
Richard Adonis had his full whereabouts throughout this whole match. He just got planted on his forehead, smacking the steel chair, and he looks like he has lost a few marbles.
Complexion is now changed, as you said. Both men having to answer the count, and Jay Sky going in for the kill.
Richard Adonis stood to his feet first, but could not capitalize. He might have still been dazed. Couldn't get his equilibrium right. And right now, Jay Sky's got a chance to fire up.
The reason Jay Sky goes by the Hellhound was the enforcer, if you will. Second kick connects of the old Rapture.
And he's bringing some hell to Richard Adonis right now. And look at the strength.
Going for a buckle bomb. Connects. Such a dangerous move, followed by an exploder suplex.
A buckle bomb to an exploder suplex. It only makes sense as the bomb explodes. Down is Richard, down is Jay.
We got a great shot of the pain in the face of Richard Adonis as these men, someone needs to answer this 10 count or we could be done here. We could have a no contest, but no.
And look at Jay Sky digging down deep.
Coming in looking for that kick. Does not hit it, but does get the chair.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Your reaction says it right there.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, did you hear that?
Oh, I heard that.
Bro, he just smacked him, bro. Oh my God.
That was a chair shot full of attitude.
Jay Sky absolutely clocked Richard Adonis.
And Adonis just, I mean, we had to be almost at 9 there. I couldn't quite see Chuck Oren. We were as close as you could be. Adonis using the ropes to get up in the corner.
I think I saw Chuck's mouth form to where he was going to say 10, but Richard just barely got to his feet.
Punishment continues. You can see both men, the agony in their faces. It hurts to move, yet they're continuing to fight here.
It probably hurts to breathe at this point for both men. Richard, Adonis, Jay Sky, both men, top rope. What is going to happen here? Trevin.
It's a struggle. Who's going to be able to get, oh my gosh, biting the
there's
back.
That bite. There's that bite.
Seen Adonis bite ears, bite arms, and just fought the back, but oh no.
And a headbutt. Oh!
One good turn deserves another. Now the ear was bitten back by Jay Sky.
Bite for bite. These guys are animals. And a superplex from the top rope.
And somehow Sky rolls through.
Oh!
Counter by Adonis. How in the hell did that just happen with that Falcon's arrow?
That had to be last gasp energy from not just Richard Adonis, but from Jay Sky too to deliver the superplex for Richard Adonis. Being the multimedia champion, this is probably why, because he had the wherewithal to reverse Jay Sky into the Falcon's arrow. Both men back to their feet. Look at this.
How are they even up right now, baby Keith? These men are superhuman.
These are warriors we're watching go to war, go to combat, and they're just throwing their bodies at each other.
It is, it's the Kumite. You got an audience enjoying this battle. It's so personal.
Oh my goodness.
use the term leave it all in the ring. I mean, you're living it, you're seeing it here, ladies and gentlemen. They can't even stay up. They're just
spent.
But they're still fighting. They're still beating on each other, and that's a great word.
The heat in here right now is absolutely disgusting. Oh! Is that a low blow?
It looked like it might have been a little low, but as we talked about, it is legal in this matchup.
It's legal. And look at Richard loving it.
Very, very proud. Hey, when in trouble, break the rules. That's the Richard Adonis story, right? Might be thinking Medusa's gaze here.
Oh my goodness. Felt that. It's not easy getting up.
And I think I got to give a lot of credit to Jay Sky here. It's been a hell of a battle against Richard Adonis, but Adonis able to dig places that Jay wouldn't. Jay's not that kind of competitor. And are we seeing signs of life? We're up to 8.
We're up to
Wow! You're kidding me. About 9 3/4.
I might have lost all my money because I would have betted that Jay Sky was not getting up, and somehow he fought, dig deep, and got to his feet. Richard has got his newly won multimedia belt in hand, and he's not looking like he's going to do anything nice with it.
Jay Sky has no clue it's incoming, but does manage to duck it. And
he just kicked the title back in his mata.
The big boot Claymore into the face of Richard Adonis, but Sky is not done. Going for that double underhook. Gold swings!
He dropped him on the belt as well.
But can Jay even get up? Can Richard get up?
Can
Is it over? Is it over?
This might be a double count out, count down.
Ghoul's wings have defeated so many men, and it.
Jay's up.
That's it. Ring the bell.
Up.
Richard Adonis still showing. Richard Adonis still showing signs of life, but not enough to answer the 10 count. And you see immediately collapsing as soon as that adrenaline let out, as soon as the match was over. Adonis can't even move.
The gas tank was empty. Richard Adonis was still mobile. Oh, hold on. What a minute here.
I think a message perhaps being sent here. Wow, I'm gonna guess that message was, I just beat you, man up, put that thing on the line.
As much as I would love a shot at the multimedia title, Jay Sky just beat the multimedia champion in a last man standings match. I would assume he's gotta be in line for that. Richard Adonis needs to put that belt on the line.
A huge win here for Jay Sky, WWN Super Show Mercury rising. And for real, the Mercury is rising. It's hot, it's humid, and the action's awesome. The crowd is off the chain, and Jay Sky just managed to go up 2-1 in his feud with Richard Adonis. Stay tuned for more about what might happen with that WWN Multimedia Championship.
Hey!